You know, sit back and I'm like, man, I did really enjoy X-Men 97. And I'm like, all right, yeah, we're going to get another season. Then that fucking intro hits and I'm just like, God damn, yeah, we are getting another season of X-Men 97.
Every
that,
time I hear that intro,
that intro is literal audio crack. Like, all they did was clean it up a little bit. It's the same thing.
mm-hmm.
Like, it's one of those things where you get in fights with people when they talk about the best superhero cartoon intros, and a lot of people will say BTS. A lot of people say Spider-Man TAS. A lot of people say Spectacular Spider-Man, and I won't blame him for that one either. And a lot of people say X-Men, and man, I'll admit I'm a Batman fan at heart, but I can't be like, it's every other day. Like if I hear the intro to Batman animated series, yep, that was my favorite. Then I hear the X-Men one, yep, that one's my favorite.
There's two others. There's Justice League and Justice League Unlimited.
Oh yeah, Unlimited's a fucking banger.
Avengers: Earth's Mightiest Hero.
Thank you. There is few things that piss me off more in the world than the cancellation of Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
Yeah, that one hurt.
They had their equivalent to the Justice League cartoon. They had it. They just went, yeah, no, we're going to do this really dark and gritty bullshit, blah, blah, blah. Like, Batman Beyond is really up there, too.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to be the person that doesn't act like I was fucking ready to run through a wall every time I heard the Teen Titans intro. I'm not going to be that 35-year-old that doesn't admit that I still, to this day, have that feeling when I hear the Teen Titans intro. And also, Evolution's pretty good.
Yeah.
The intro actual video does a lot for Evolution. Because the people that don't know what the references are for that video, it's such a weird age group put together of stuff, because the people that are like supposed to be like feeling these middle schooler, high schooler feelings at that time don't exactly match up.
Yeah.
But it's close enough to where it's okay. All right. I just have my first notice. I will never get tired of that intro.
Never.
God, it's so good. But yeah, so this is about as bog standard basic of an intro episode as you get. And it was really good. I really like everyone's I want to say uniforms. It kind of wigs me out that I'm only realizing it now. Storm basically never gets a basic bitch X-Men blue and yellow uniform.
Yeah, no, she always gets like her own unique costume.
And this is one of my favorite looks she's ever had. Her and Jean, this is two of my... They're the most basic of basic bitch looks ever, but they look awesome.
Yeah.
Especially Jean's. I am a fucking sucker for incorporating a cropped coat into a superhero outfit for any reason. And oh man, does Jean look good, especially with the short down hair now. Everybody looks great. Like,
also Wolverine looking very very feral.
Very feral, yes, very much so. I appreciate the like actual bone claws and all that being shown out. Like, the only people who really didn't change, which makes sense because they're coming from the present time, was Forge and Morph.
Yeah.
So that's kind of nice. I like the whole keeping of the prophecy and stuff like that, and Mother Oksana like took them purposely, so now we actually know why they got teleported. They didn't like hold that over our heads for an entire season, which I appreciate.
Yeah, I'm glad we kind of got that answer. Like, we got that question answered like immediately, so that the rest of this season, or at least up to episode 4, is like dealing with Apocalypse.
Yeah. And I appreciate that because that's one of those things where it goes like, unless it was something ungodly like, bruh, there was no reason to not tell you right away why she moved everyone. And it was a backward and a forward movement to deal with Apocalypse, which it's like, hey, if you guys kill him back there, or you kill him back there, that's not how timelines work, but we're the X-Men, so we don't give a shit about that. You kill him in the past in that person's timeline, he'll definitely disappear in this one. Yeah, the back and forth, the really good moments with they've gotten really good at showing the Summers family, which outside of some comic books normally gets shortchanged because Scott's either being a really bad leader or being a really bad husband or a really bad father. Just not a great character overall because oh boy, does nobody like to write Scott Summers in a good light in the past like 20 years.
This is honestly the first time that everyone can agree, no, actually, Scott Summers is awesome. He's just been mishandled.
He has. We don't need to have every storyline about him being bad at whatever he's trying to do. I love Wolverine. Don't get me wrong. But he's by definition of his character not supposed to be a leader. And almost every X-Men movie made him that. It's the opposite of what Marvel did in the Avengers movie, which I truly appreciated. Throughout all the beginning start of Phase 1, Tony was the dude. He was the guy that everyone was like, he's the box office, he's the whatever, he's the guy everybody wants to see. What happened the second the 6 of them were together and they touched ground inside of New York?
Captain America's like, yeah,
no. No. Tony went, your call, Captain, what are we doing? Because he understands the actual captain with the knowledge is going to know what to do in this situation.
Yep.
That was one of my favorite parts of that movie where they're like, I understand I'm the moneymaker here, but in storyline, you should be the one who's telling us what to do. But, all right. Yeah, so it's just nice to get to see them treating it like an actual good family out of this. I like when it's a tight-knit unit and Emma Frost is nowhere to be seen. Like he's not randomly hitting on Psylocke for some fucking reason, which, hey man, don't blame me. If I had the opportunity, I'd be doing it too. But it's really nice. Is that going to happen eventually? Yeah, because you kind of can't avoid that with those two. But we got Madeline Pryor out of the way already. So we might be in the clear for a while. It'd be really nice.
For a while, at least.
Yeah. And yeah, so I like also how they're not like forgetting beats of stuff. Like they're not just forgetting and passing to the side all the shit Forge and Storm went through.
Yeah, I do appreciate that every character in this episode has like their moment to shine, and there are no plot threads left unattended.
No, and they're doing something that I'm happy that Marvel on Disney Plus is doing with Born Again. They didn't forget that Matt is a Christian with a lot of Catholic guilt. And one scene that I really appreciated in here is Forge point blank saying, how is this going to work out? A man of science and a woman of faith. They don't forget that is important parts of their characters that just get thrown away because they need to be in a relationship. I like that they're not forgetting that each one of these characters actually has Strick's part of themselves that are going to make their writing unique. That kind of just get tossed to the side sometimes because storyline's got to go forward. You make the characters different so that the storyline's interesting.
Exactly.
See, yeah, and of course you had to have some kind of conflict that was going to get them driven forward, which was, of course, the we're gonna go take them away on our own and blah blah blah. I appreciated the okay, Nathan. I can hear both of you. Like, did you forget that you taught me how to properly use telekinesis and telepathic abilities 20 minutes ago? I can still hear you. Who's Cable? So that was nice. They're also playing good with their abilities too, which I appreciate. Seeing the fighting scenes with them, that was all good. Getting to again see Storm have a great moment. They're utilizing Storm fantastically in the show, no matter what scene she's in.
I'll say this is probably the best I've seen Storm, like in any media.
Definitely better than the fucking movies.
Seriously.
Don't get me wrong. I like me some Halle Berry, but whoo! What happens to a train when you hit it with a solar storm? The same thing that happens to everything else. Yeah, that moment was freaking awesome. Just the sheer like artistry of that moment coming out was freaking awesome. Mother Oksana kind of asking what's all going on, but not being straightforward with them was really good. I love how they're like not repeating the first episode, but they're repeating a lot of moments. Yeah. And one of my favorite ones was, again, of course, you get in the first one where it's Storm doing something great, where he goes, Storm, give him the forecast. And then he's like, to me, my X-Men, and the music hits. And then a character who I've literally never heard of, had no idea existed in Marvel. I had no idea there was a character named Ozymandias in Marvel.
Yeah, that was new to me too.
And the little drummer boy, no idea who that guy is. I'll be open and honest with that. So they're not afraid to be having the deep cuts. But the Ozymandias goes, who are you to stand against that which is eternal? Then the fucking music hits and he goes, in our time, we were called the X-Men. I'm like, ah! I feel like a kid in the 1990s again. I'm like, that is so cool. He's saying the most basic shit, but it's so great when Scott says it.
And this is such an anime thing where the theme starts to play for like an epic battle moment.
Yes, I love how that little bit of an anime trope sometimes escapes and makes it into normal American animated shows. Especially when you have a banger like that. Do it every time.
Yes.
Oh, God, that was so good. Then, of course, they wreck house and all that, and they basically goes, we're not stopping this train. We gotta whatever. I lied to you. And they crash out and they're like, okay, I guess we need to fight Apocalypse because he escaped again. God forbid. We knew Apocalypse was going to escape. But we get future tense or like present tense Apocalypse or Cable.
Yeah, that's a little confusing, but
because technically we're in the future with Nathan, but he hasn't grown old enough to then go into the time travel to come back to the past to be his old self in current time. God, I love comics. So we actually see it cut to Cable, who is putting together basically X-Force, but with Psylocke and Archangel, and they're going to recruit Jubilee, and I'm going to have to remember, was that Hot Sunspot? Okay, that was Sunspot. But I've seen nothing about what happens in the series so far, but I heard a lot of people were very happy with how they use Psylocke.
Yeah.
So that makes me happy because Psylocke is great, and the one movie we got her in, she was great too. Like, use her, and if you ever make an X-Force film, make her one of the leads, for crying out loud.
Yes, please.
Put in Phantomax, put in all the people, make it good. My God. Throw Ryan Reynolds in it. I don't care. All right. You got anything else really? Like, this is one of those a lot happened, but not a lot happened episodes.
Yeah, basically just to sum up, this is like this is your big splashy. Hey, we've been gone for a few years. Let's catch you up on what's going on, and then the next two episodes will be, um, since this like the first three episodes were released first, so this is kind of like a mini arc that leads into whatever the hell they're doing next.
I found it odd that they ended the 3 episode intro of the drop with a part 1.
Yeah, kind of curious about that.
Oh, like, why would you just do those two and then start the part 1 the other? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, we'll get right on to the next one. Mike, where can everybody find you?
You guys can find me on various social media sites at Captain K42. You can check out my quick thoughts on letterbox.com/CoachK42. And you can follow Renegade Pop Culture on Facebook and Blue Sky at Renegade Pop Culture. You can also find us on Twitch at twitch.tv/Renegade Pop Culture. You can find us on YouTube at Renegade Pop Culture or Organoid Zero. Find us on Podchaser. Consider supporting our Patreon at patreon.com/Renegade Pop Culture. Listen to all of our podcasts on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen.
Ow.
And last but not least, everything can be found at renegadepopculture.com. You can escape, so do we.
Absolutely. You can find me everywhere at Organoid Zero, mainly on Twitch and YouTube. If you were into cosplays and convention going and the like, you can follow my Instagram over at Organoid Zero. Until next time, we will see you all later.
Peace.
Bye!